Hi, hello, this is Dr. Cidambi. Today we are going to dive into this very important topic. Um, so this is about self-image. Someone is trying to put together a toolkit to building confidence, right? That's all we are going to talk about. So the practical strategies to figure out how to use them, So how much practical advice is in there, for us to use? It's to build our self-image. The self-help stuff is so theoretical, but what we are going to do today is going to be like so different. The foundation is having the self-awareness. If you don't start with the roof when you build a house, you start with the foundation. So self-image is to understand about ourselves, identifying and challenging the negative thoughts that we have. That is the inner critic that we develop, So we have to question whether it's actually true. Hold on a second, inner critic, are you sure about that? It's really treating ourselves with the same kindness and the skepticism that we offer a friend. Imagine a friend came to you with the same negative thoughts. How would you respond to them? Ask yourself that question. We'll be a lot more gentle with them. So why don't you take care of yourself? Why can't you be kind to yourself? So you can take specific steps to really build your self-image. These are mindful moments. The gentle yoga can have a positive effect on body image because it increases the body awareness, and exercise like the intense, exercise to push ourselves. But, when you incorporate the mindful movements as a gentler way of building a relationship with your own self. You're kind of focusing on feeling good instead of saying how much calories I burn or how well I build my muscle to look good. The self-image, so setting realistic goals is also very important. So it's just kind of setting up a huge goals to set yourself up for a failure, So it's pretty common. So when we have to start small with this little achievable status, build the momentum and experience these little wins, and that will lead us to this ultimate goal. The positive affirmation is, is another thing. Like, for some people it is so cheesy, right? But when you incorporate into your day-to-day life, you have to say that the results are pretty surprising. The key is to be consistent. The consistency is everything. You consistently train your brain to focus on the positive self-talk. So what is interesting is that much more powerful those positive affirmation that you have when you share it with other people. So one or two people, when you start sharing it, then now you're creating a sense of accountability, and it's just not the internal process, it's also the external support that you're going to build. So the next key aspect in self-image building is the connection. It's not about what you do to yourself. You also focus on how you connect with others, like joining groups, volunteering, activities that really foster a sense of belonging and purpose. So you can see how being part of the community quite meaningful, and it can boost your self-image. Along the same lines, we can also learn new skills, whether it's a hobby, a new language, or a professional skill. That feeling of accomplishment and expanding your sense of what you can expand yourself and your capabilities, it's like really adding something, some more tools to your toolbox. self-awareness, positive self-talk, social connections. So it's a comprehensive approach, right? Body positivity is another major important thing to touch upon. So in the world we are in, bombarded with unrealistic beauty standards, it is very easy to really fall into this trap of how we self-judge ourselves. So we need to shift the focus into how the body functionality instead of the look. So you need to redefine beauty for ourselves based on health, strength, and feel good instead of just the arbitrary external standards. It's about change. You need to challenge the societal norms, and that is very important in challenging the negative the negative thoughts. So it's not general self-criticism, it's like challenging those thoughts, challenging those beauty standards. There are like you can really like replace criticism with kindness. What you perceive as flaws, instead you appreciate what your body is bringing to it, the strength, the resilience, and really like what the body does for you. Instead of saying, I don't have that body, I don't have the flat tummy, I don't have that height, there's no need to do that. And so really challenge the societal norms and really take this inner self and really build your self-image. This is not like picking one and ignoring the other. It's the whole recreation of a roadmap to build its self-worth. It's a journey. At each step that you take, you're getting closer to that, really the goal of really building your self-image. And so if you want to take one thing to shift your self-image into the positive direction, keep diving deep, keep exploring, and keep looking deeper into who you are and what are you today, with all your accomplishments, with all your strengths and all your weaknesses, and really move your weaknesses to your strength, right? And build your self-image. If you don't embrace yourself, how can you expect others to appreciate and accept you, right? The first work needs to come from within yourself. Then your community and the external forces will respond. On that note, I will take a leave today and we will meet with the next interesting topic. Bye-bye.